Money. The one thing we all dreamt of as kids, right? We grew up with big aspirations of making loads of money, living in mansions, and owning a private jet. But somehow, we ended up here, talking about bad money habits on love and self-care. Life has a funny way of keeping us humble, doesn't it? Welcome back to Love and Self-Care. Today, we'll be discussing 15 bad money habits that you need to break immediately. 1. Overspending. The allure of overspending. It's like a siren's call, luring us into the depths of impulsive purchases and extravagant indulgences. Who needs to save for a rainy day when there's a shiny new gadget or a fabulous pair of shoes begging for our attention? We've mastered the art of justifying every expense, convincing ourselves that we absolutely need that designer handbag or that fancy dinner. But let's face it, the thrill is temporary, and the regret lingers long after the credit card statement arrives. It's time to break free from the shackles of overspending and embrace mindful spending, where true financial freedom lies. 2. Ignoring savings. Savings, the mythical creatures we heard about as children, but never actually encountered in our adult lives. We all have dreams of building that emergency fund, or saving for a fabulous vacation, but life seems to have other plans. Ignoring savings has become an art form, as we convince ourselves that living paycheck to paycheck is the new norm. Who needs a safety net when we can rely on luck and sheer optimism? But deep down, we know that neglecting savings leaves us vulnerable to unexpected expenses and financial stress. It's time to break free from the cycle of neglect and start prioritizing our financial future. Let's be real, that unicorn onesie won't buy itself. So, let's embrace the power of saving, $1 at a time, and watch our financial well-being soar to new heights. 3. Living beyond means. Living beyond our means, the art of spending more than we earn and diving headfirst into a never-ending cycle of debt. We've become masters of stretching our finances, like a rubber band, hoping it won't snap. Keeping up with the Kardashians has become a way of life, as we chase after the latest trends and indulge in lavish lifestyles we can't afford. But deep down, we know it's unsustainable. It's time to break free from the pressure of appearances and embrace financial reality. Let's assess our income and expenses, create a budget, and live within our means. Because true contentment isn't found in material possessions but in financial stability and peace of mind. 4. Ignoring debt. Debt, the unwelcome guest that overstays its welcome. Ignoring debt is like pretending it doesn't exist, hoping it will magically disappear. But unfortunately, debt doesn't work that way. It grows quietly in the shadows, accumulating interest and weighing us down. We may bury our heads in the sand, avoiding those intimidating statements and collection calls, but the truth remains, debt must be confronted. It's time to break free from the chains of debt denial and face it head-on. Let's make a plan, whether it's through debt consolidation, snowball method, or negotiating with creditors. By taking control of our debt, we can pave the way to financial freedom and a brighter future. Remember, facing our debts may be tough, but the relief and peace that come with conquering them are worth every effort. 5. Impulsive online shopping. Impulsive online shopping, the art of getting lost in a digital wonderland and clicking that buy now button without a second thought. It's like a never-ending sale where self-control goes out the window. The convenience and endless choices tempt us to add one more item to our virtual cart, convincing ourselves that we deserve it. But let's face it, those spontaneous purchases often leave us with a sense of regret and an overflowing closet of unused items. It's time to break free from the grip of impulsive online shopping. Let's remove those saved payment details, unsubscribe from tempting promotional emails, and give ourselves a cooling-off period before making any purchase. Remember, the real value lies in mindful spending and making intentional choices that align with our needs and financial goals. So, let's put that credit card down and regain control over our online shopping habits. 6. Neglecting to budget. Budget, the unsung hero of financial management. Neglecting to create and stick to a budget is like wandering through a financial maze blindfolded. We convince ourselves that budgets are restrictive and boring, but in reality, they provide us with a clear roadmap to our financial goals. It's time to break free from the misconception that budgets limit our freedom and embrace them as tools for financial empowerment. Let's track our income and expenses, allocate funds for necessities, savings, and debt repayment, and prioritize our spending based on our values. By creating a budget, we gain control over our money, make informed decisions, and pave the way to financial success. A budget isn't a punishment, it's a powerful tool that puts us in charge of our financial destiny. So, let's dust off that spreadsheet and start budgeting like a boss. 7. Not negotiating. We often shy away from negotiating, accepting whatever price or salary is presented to us. But here's the thing, negotiation is a skill worth mastering. It's time to break free from the fear of asking for what we deserve. Whether it's negotiating a salary, a purchase, or a bill, let's develop the confidence to speak up and advocate for ourselves. By negotiating, we can save money, secure better terms, and increase our overall financial well-being. Remember, the worst that can happen is a no, but the potential rewards are worth the effort. So, let's embrace the power of negotiation and let our voices be heard. 8. Ignoring credit score. Ignoring our credit score is like driving blindfolded and hoping for a smooth journey. We often underestimate the impact of our credit score on our financial lives, from getting approved for loans and credit cards to securing favorable interest rates. It's time to break free from the ignorance and start paying attention to our credit. Let's check our credit reports regularly, make timely payments, keep our credit utilization low, and resolve any errors or discrepancies. By building and maintaining a good credit score, we open doors to better financial options and greater financial stability. Remember, our credit score is a reflection of our financial responsibility, so let's give it the attention it deserves. 9. Impulse donations. The spontaneous act of giving without considering our own financial situation or the impact of our contributions. We're moved by heartfelt appeals, captivating stories, and the desire to make a difference. But it's important to remember that we can't pour from an empty cup. It's time to break free from impulsive donations and approach giving in a more thoughtful and intentional way. Let's create a charitable budget, research organizations and causes we align with, and prioritize sustainable giving that fits our financial means. By being mindful and strategic in our donations, we can make a more significant and lasting impact while also maintaining our own financial stability. Remember, giving is a noble act, but it should be done with careful consideration and within our means. 10. Neglecting insurance coverage. The safety net we often overlook until it's too late. Neglecting insurance is like playing a game of financial Russian roulette, where one unexpected event can leave us financially devastated. We may think we're invincible or that insurance is an unnecessary expense, but life has a way of throwing curveballs. It's time to break free from the illusion of invincibility and prioritize insurance coverage. Let's assess our needs, whether it's health, life, disability, or property insurance, and ensure we have adequate coverage to protect ourselves and our loved ones. By investing in insurance, we shield ourselves from the financial burden of unforeseen circumstances and gain peace of mind. Remember, insurance is not a luxury, but a wise investment in our future security. 11. Ignoring investment opportunities. The gateway to growing our wealth and securing our financial future. Ignoring investments is like leaving money on the table, missing out on the potential for compound growth and passive income. We may think investing is complex or reserved for the wealthy, But the truth is, anyone can start investing with the right knowledge and guidance. It's time to break free from the mindset of complacency and educate ourselves about investment options. Let's explore stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or real estate, and consider our risk tolerance and financial goals. By embracing investment opportunities, we can make our money work for us and pave the way to financial freedom. The sooner we start investing, the greater the potential for long-term growth. 12. Overspending on subscriptions. Subscriptions, the modern-day vortex that silently drains our bank accounts. Overspending on subscriptions is like accumulating a mountain of unnecessary expenses, all in the name of convenience and entertainment. We sign up for streaming services, gym memberships, beauty boxes, and more, often forgetting to evaluate their value and relevance to our lives. It's time to break free from the subscription overload and conduct a thorough review. Let's assess each subscription, considering its cost, frequency of use, and overall benefit. By trimming the excess and canceling subscriptions that no longer serve us, we can regain control over our spending and allocate those funds towards our financial goals. True fulfillment comes from intentional choices, not a multitude of subscriptions. Breaking these bad money habits is crucial for achieving financial well-being and peace of mind. Don't forget to subscribe to Love and Self-Care. Together, we can embark on a journey of personal growth and financial empowerment.